Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. You know what's going down. Want to spill the real on a few things real quick with y'all on the late night tip. For my people who pulling that overnight shift, people who ain't feel like going out now nowhere to the club tonight. Just gonna spill a real with y'all one time. It is going down next Tuesday. We are doing the Studio 56 podcast again. Shout out to the guys, Pook, Twan, Big T. We're gonna be bringing that for y'all every Tuesday night. Football starting back up, so we're gonna try to do something, try to figure out something creative to do with the sports, and we'll figure that out too, man. But I just want to come tap in with y'all on a few topics tonight, man. And you know how we do. We don't need no donations, but we need the participation. We ain't no Dr. Umar's. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to bleed y'all or force y'all to get no money to support. It is free to support over here on Urban Politicians TV. All you got to do is hit that like button and subscribe, my nigga, and you done support it. We not tripping off the donations. We just want that participation. People interact in that chat. Hit that like. Make sure y'all is subscribed to that Studio 56 podcast channel as well. Shout out to my guys. We over there working that situation up. Give me a mic check in the chat. Give me a mic check up in the chat, y'all. Mic check. Mic check. Turn it up. Let a few more people get up in here. We'll get started in just a minute. You know what I'm saying? Let's turn it up. Had a good day today. Checked out the big three. You know what I'm saying? We good. Mic check good. Audio good. Everything good. Bet we'll get to it then, man. Had a good day today, y'all. Went to the big three. Just wanted to go support Ice Cube and everybody doing the big three thing. I most definitely, you know, I talk about it. I was like, I need to go be here. I need to just go support it one time. So I went out there and did that. Had some trouble getting in too, man. I don't know what that was about. I bought a ticket for like 50, 60 bucks on the internet, and it was supposed to be some little seats like in the stands or whatever. And man, I couldn't get in. The lady was like, I gotta download this app. You know, normally, bro, when I buy tickets off the internet, hey, they email you a barcode and they just gotta scan the barcode. Nigga, I go down here and man, they giving me a hard time. Like, oh, you gotta go download the app. I ain't got nothing to do with that. And whoop de whoop. I'm trying to download the app and then log in. I'm at the door. At this point in time, I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, bro, I'm here strictly for support, dog. And I hate when I'm just trying to support something and it's like it's becoming a hassle. You feel me? And I was like, oh man, come on, dog. Don't do this to me. Like, just let me walk in here. So like, look, you can see I paid for it. This is today. This is the receipt. This is the money transaction. All of that. Do not give me no hard time today. Please, ma'am. But she would not budge. She would not let me in. Yeah. Third-party tickets, bro. I should just went to the front. I should just went to the front gate, but I didn't know, what they stopped selling them. I didn't know what time it would end. That's a pretty long event. If you ever go to the big three, it's like a 4 to 5 hour event where they be having like 4 games. They be having little intermission games. They let the kids come out there play. It was most definitely something cool to take your family to. No doubt about it, man. Shout out to Ice Cube and congratulations, but it wasn't on the big three or Ice Cube. I went through the third-party shit for the ticket, something I normally don't do. And it's crazy because I was up there and a lady, shout out to her, I didn't get a name, but she ended up giving me she had a free ticket. She ended up giving me one and I was able to walk in like that. So shout out to her, most def, man. That was an all right event today. Did that. Got a little bit of work done. We dropped a video. We'll get to that in a second with the Gillie and Manziel stuff. But I want to really have an educational conversation tonight. You know what? Because I'm gonna spend a lot of time talking about the Joe Budden and Charlamagne stuff in this media space and how I feel about everything in media right now. I'm gonna be on that for a while. I'll go ahead and cover the video I dropped today with Gillie the Kid and how Johnny Manziel got involved first. We'll do that first because I know I'm gonna be on this Charlamagne topic for a while. This ain't even like this is just me covering something that I want to speak on because I want to just speak on like the culture, bro. And I got my mind made up, y'all. People who support me, you gonna really be supporting me in the future, bro, because I'm gonna be going against the grain a lot, man. I'm gonna keep it all the way a band with y'all, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way a band with y'all. I'm gonna keep it all the way a band with y'all, bro. If you rock with me, you really gonna be having to support me in the future because I'm about to be going against the grain super heavy, dog. I'm just keeping it 100. Like, cause I gotta stand up for the culture and the people, bro. I gotta fight for our narrative, and I refuse to let outsiders or let people who don't care about the culture or love the culture tell me how to feel or how to move. I just can't do that. Outsiders, you know, all that shit. Like I can't, I'm over it. I'm 1,000% over it. So let me go to this Johnny Manziel video. Y'all gotta excuse me on this part because I was outside. I was at the and I already got it set up, so we gotta rewatch my video to see it. I don't like rewatching my own videos, trust me. Trust me, I don't. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Give me just a second. You might be the biggest. Hold on, y'all. Give me just a second to bring it up. Hold on, man. Hold on. My bad. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. Give me just a second. One thing I can't knock though, shit. They giving a nigga the content. Gillie the Kid, Johnny Manziel, Cam Newton. They is giving the nigga the content if they ain't doing nothing else. So I can't knock that, you know. They giving a nigga to stuff to watch and click on. So my bad, y'all. Give me just a second. We getting it together. Dang. Give me just a second. Getting it together. Tried to have the stuff organized already, then messed around and messed up again. Hold on. There we go. So, y'all got to excuse me in the video. I'm not trying to watch myself, but I know I got the audio and stuff already here. This was outside at the game today as well at the whatchamacallit game, the Big 3 event today. So y'all hit the like button and just turn it all the way up. Now, shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody. This is my first time viewers. Everybody first time that's catching me live. I go live a lot, but make sure you back on Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, Studio 56 podcast, man. Make sure you are back on this channel. 8 p.m. We doing the Studio 56 podcast, man. Shout out to Tampa Bay in the building. Yeah, we on their spaces. I got to go in their spaces, man. Their spaces where I be at. A lot of people don't know I go over there and pop it. I do be on Twitter spaces. Handling that business. Let's break down how we got here. Let's do that first. So what happened was Cam Newton gave his opinion about the top quarterbacks in the league. This was 2 weeks ago. Cam Newton has his own podcast. He has multiple podcasts. He has 2 podcasts. And I want to say Cam Newton works for ESPN, if I'm not mistaken, too. He'll go broadcast over there and be like a host, like during the football season, and give, commentary and things. Cam Newton knows football. Cam Newton is an MVP. Cam Newton was dope, was good at football and everything. So he'll go give his opinions on, I want to say ESPN, different shows, but he also has 2 podcasts. He has the 4th and 1 podcast, which is his sport podcast, and then he has the other one, which is his sit-down interview podcast with Cam Newton. So 2 weeks ago, he got a very controversial take. Jalen Hurts, the 2025 Super Bowl MVP. Jalen Hurts, the 2025 Super Bowl MVP, who has been to the Super Bowl twice in 4 years, in his first 4 years in the season. In his first 4 seasons, he's been to the Super Bowl twice, won one, was close, which close don't matter, was close to winning 2. Almost won the first year, but not only that, 4 years in, 2 Super Bowl appearances, man. They got to account for something as a quarterback. No matter who your team is, but, people got their opinions. Cam Newton said that he was not a top 10 quarterback. Cam Newton put that out there. Cam Newton said it out of his own mouth, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard it. He said it out of his own mouth. Hey, man, I know y'all are going to say I'm hating. When he said that, he said, I know y'all are going to say that I'm hating when I say this. He then gave his reason why. Hey, you got Saquon, you got this person, you got that person, you got an all-star team. So it's hard to put you in a top 10 quarterback because would you be able to do this without those pieces on your team? You got an elite squad. Yeah, he does. But like I said, bro, a lot of people, they give opinions on things. And this is where I get combative with people at, because, yeah, everybody can have the opinion about what type of player. You can rank anybody. But when you having these type of conversations of what type of quarterback or how good Jalen Hurts is, nobody is winning a Super Bowl without good players on their team. No quarterback is winning the Super Bowl by himself. Not one. You're going to have a good wide receiver or 2. You're going to have a good tight end. Now, some people are better than others, but you got to be able to throw and you got to be able to run. Either or, as a quarterback. Jalen Hurts' case, they set up the offense. Hey, you can run. Tom Brady can't run like Jalen Hurts. Can he? Can Tom Brady run like Jalen Hurts? He can't. Can Peyton Manning run like Jalen Hurts? He can't. So when you have a quarterback that is getting it done with his legs, no matter if his team is elite or not, I made key plays with my legs in this game. That means I did something for my team that other quarterbacks can't do. that got us in position. So that'd be my point where, hey, I get what people are saying. He's not just sitting in the pocket and throwing. He's not throwing the bombs down the field. I get it. And you can rank them. Everybody got their own stuff. But when you make these comments, especially if you're an NFL quarterback, and people are going to automatically go to Cam Newton, who was a top-tier athlete. We not downplaying Cam Newton. And Cam Newton was speaking from his opinion, but you know, you being a quarterback, this is going to be controversial. It just is what it is, bro. It just is what it is. But when you give these critiques, when people give these critiques at times, you're tearing down another man's success, even though you may not intend to. I'm not saying you have bad intentions when you do this, but hey, nigga, I had to put on the helmet. Nigga, I had to run. Nigga, I had to take hits. I had to control the offense. He won the MVP. He had the most rushing yards. He had the most rushing yards ever in the Super Bowl for a quarterback. So you can have your opinions about it. That started a bunch of stuff on the internet. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, whatever. Terrell Owens had something to say. He got slick. Terrell Owens got the slick talking. Ryan Clark got the slick talking. Gillie the Kid put it up in his story and said something like a little slick toward Cam not winning the Super Bowl and not winning the Super Bowl MVP. Then a couple other analysts had said something to Cam. That led to Cam responding and going at everybody one by one. And I'll play that. I got the little audio right here, so I ain't got to bring it up. I'll go play that real quick for y'all. I go to Cam Newton Instagram on my phone. I think it's 1st and 10, they sports page. Yeah, it is. Hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick. Oh, my God. These phones be killing me. Y'all hit the like and turn us up real quick while I find this, man. Give me just a second so y'all can hear what he said. 4th and 1. I said 1st and 10. 4th and 1, y'all. My bad. It's 4th and 1. So I'm going to play what he said to everybody first. And then Gillie turned up on him, and that's when Cam Newton came back. Y'all got me saying 1st and 10. It's 4th and 1. I'm fucking up. My bad, y'all. Here you go.
At this, Cam hating on Jalen Hurts. It's hard for me to grade Jalen Hurts with the talent that he has around him. Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback, but if we're talking about what they bring to the table holistically, it's hard to judge what Jalen Hurts can do when you're throwing to a guy like A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. We have tight end skill set. You have a dominant defense, the best running back in the game. Download Madden and see how many stars is on the offensive side of Philly. Like you got King Henry, Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, and Isaiah Likely, those guys, that's cool. But when you're comparing, Lamar Jackson still shows you why he's an elite player. Josh Allen has to play elite in order for them to play. Lamar Jackson has to play at a high level for the Baltimore Ravens, even though that they have a dominant defense. Patrick Mahomes, he got a lot of talent. But boy, oh boy, you can't put no John Doe in Patrick Mahomes and think that they still going to win the way they win it. I understand that. Jalen Hurts does not have to play elite for the Philadelphia Eagles to win. He has to play good, but he doesn't have to play elite. We're not asking you to win the game. We're just asking you not to lose it. Come on, you.
So, hold on. That was the first. What was the second one he responded?
Baseball, hardest thing in sports.
Hold on. Here you go.
What you couldn't do, that was win a Super Bowl. There will not be no playing with my name, with my career. This is all entertainment here. And shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man. You have on a jersey with a bow tie. You only ass nigga. You will never be able to fuck with Gillie and Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, only ass nigga. I know why you in your feelings, Gillie. Was it the album comment? And you named me one Gillie the Kid album. Did you know his album was Philadelphia? That kind of struck a nerve. Where I'm from, Gillie, we saw.
Hold on. That's the new one. Where is the one where he responded to everybody? I gotta find that one, y'all. This must be it.
In the NFL, right now. I'm gonna play this. Cam Newton.
Oh, here you go.
Karen says it's going to go viral. Box office. Who hired me? Well, Cam's wrong. Cam Newton went to 3 Pro Bowls. Jalen Hurts already been to 2. Cam Newton was an MVP and he got to the Super Bowl and he forgot to bring his cake. Mr. Ryan Clark, you're attacking the messenger and not attacking the message. Terrell Owens, we all know that you don't have the best relationships with your quarterback. You being a quarterback, I'm just going to leave it at that. Gillie, you posted me on your social story. And Peggy, I got a question to ask. Can you name me one Gillie the Kid album? Did you know his album was Philadelphia? Jalen Hurts is the quarterback you got to go through in the NFC to win the Super Bowl. You do not need to go through Jalen Hurts. Who do you need to go through? The Philadelphia Eagles. So since that we want to attack the messenger, Ryan Clark. Hey, let's pull up your stats. Second team All SEC. We cannot relate. Undrafted in 2002. We cannot relate. Won Pro Bowl in 2011. We cannot relate. People keep attacking Cam, the person, or why he didn't jump on the fumble, comparing the contrast. So when I compare the contrast, you guys' statistics and they're a lot. Never mind. But the message here is Jalen Hurts. This has nothing to do with me hating. Eagles fan, this has nothing to do with me being bitter. This is just my thought process in evaluating quarterbacks. Let's make people debate about sports again. There's too many homeboys in the industry. There's too many inside.
So, like I said, he gave a very controversial take. Because, bro, we know when somebody says, hey, to go through the Super Bowl, you're going to have to go through the quarter. You got to go through Jalen Hurts. When you say, well, you ain't got to go through Jalen Hurts, you got to go through the Philadelphia Eagles. Come on, y'all. You know in the NFL, bro, like I'm not saying that he doesn't have a right to his opinion, but he knows what his opinion is going to bring. He knows what his opinion is going to bring. You know the quarterback gets the praise, especially when he's making plays. He made plays in the Super Bowl, y'all. He got the Super Bowl MVP. So when you go through that, people are gonna be like, bro, what you saying, bro? And he can say he doesn't have bad intentions. It's his opinion. He his own mouth, he his own way. Nigga grew up watching this football stuff my whole life, nigga. When people speak about the team, they always gonna speak about that quarterback. They gonna be the quarterback gonna get all the praise. If you win, the quarterback gonna get all the darts if you lose. Just saying. So when you say, hey, when a nigga say, hey, man, you got to go through the quarterback. When you say, hey, man, when you got to go through the quarterback, you got to go through the quarterback. Hey, man, y'all got to go through, hey, bro, y'all got to go through Jalen Green to get to this, to go through the NFC. That's them acknowledging that he's the team leader. And I know that people like, I got to be a nigga, y'all. I got to be a nigga. It's verbiage. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it. If somebody tell me, hey, bro, nigga, you got to go through Jalen Hurts to go through that, to get through that NFC, nigga. Ain't nobody coming out the NFC without facing Jalen Hurts. And then you say, well, nah, you ain't facing Jalen Hurts. You facing the Eagles. It's like, all right, bro, you're doing the little word semantics. And he's trying to prove his point, which Cam got a right to his opinion, and he got a right to prove his point. All I'm saying is this is the cause and effect. It's the verbiage he using that's making the people respond. Do y'all think that Cam Newton don't know what he's doing, bro? Let's be for real. Before we move on, do y'all really think that Cam Newton does not know what he's doing the way he's wording it like this? Yes or no? I just want yeses or nos. Do y'all think that Cam Newton jumped out there and said, I'm just going to give it an opinion and I ain't trying to ruffle no feathers a little bit, or I didn't think to myself, this is going to ruffle some feathers? So we can acknowledge he's trying to ruffle some feathers, right? Is that acknowledgeable? Is he trying to ruffle some feathers? Okay, then. So this is me, y'all. He can respond how he want to respond. He is his own man. He is grown. It's good for content. Hey, it's good content for me. But I got to speak the real and say the truth. He's getting what he wanted. He's getting what he wanted, y'all. So my thing is this, whether you feel that he's correct or not, whether you feel like he's wrong or not, it's all an opinion. It's all an opinion because there are quarterbacks on teams that can't do what Jalen Hurts does. This is a fact. So you can critique him as a player and say, man, the team don't need him. There are a bunch of quarterbacks that can't do what he do that's in the NFL. That's a fact. There's other quarterbacks in the team in the NFL. He can't do what they do. He didn't decide who his teammates are going to be. There's been times in the NFL, y'all, that's why I want y'all to know it's opinion-based. It's opinion-based. There are times in the NFL where they've had elite players and they didn't win a Super Bowl. They've had a bunch of stacked teams, y'all, that didn't win Super Bowls. They've had teams with tight ends, teams with 3-4 elite players on defense, and they still lost the Super Bowl. They've had, it's any given Sunday in football, my nigga. You got to show up. So it's just one of them things. Everybody entitled to their opinion, though, just like Cam is. So Gillie, when Gillie jumped out there, he kept it like light at first. But Cam mentioned his career. So that's when Gillie turned all the way up and started cursing, going crazy. So he came back again and he said this. Hold on.
If you walked in here right now, I apologize that he got thrusted into the.
Hold on real quick.
Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win the Super Bowl. With my name, with my career. This is all entertainment here. You will never be able to fuck with Gillie Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, corny ass nigga. I know why you and your business. What's it, the album comment? Can you name me one Gillie the Kid album? Did you know his album was Philadelphia? That kind of struck a nerve. Where I'm from, Gillie, we stop. Wild words are told to me, they say, when you go low, I go to hell. But let's bring up your actual facts and your actual stats. When I'm looking at your rap career, Gillie did not chart any solo singles on the Billboard Hot 100. Philadelphia didn't do no numbers. Former member of major figures, bass rap group late 90s and early 2000s. She ain't never been great at nothing. The only great thing that Gillie does, he's a great mascot. Scott, questionable career. We can't relate on a lot of things, Gillie. And if it wasn't for Wallow, our credibility on $1 million worth of game will be really at question because he has a wisdom about him. Wallow, that is. I respect that. And I also respect Gillie. But respectfully, brother, we cannot relate. While you're dancing on the sideline, I was in the game. Please understand, when I said your name, most people didn't know who you were. They said, oh, Gillie, who is that? You know the dude that be walking around with his big old hat. Take him serious. That's the narrative about you, guy. You can't beat me in nothing. Nothing. That's basketball. That's football. That's baseball. That's rock, paper, scissors. That's chess. That's checkers. That's tennis. That's golf. All I'm asking for is respect. But just be mindful how you use and you talk about me. But I'm rooting for you. I'm gonna subscribe to $1 million worth of game. I will be looking for your repeated response, and this is my challenge to you. Try to refrain from using the N-word in every sentence. Use your nouns and your verbs and adjectives, brother. Not just every word being a curse word.
So that was that. That was his response from earlier this week. Now, what Gillie did, it was his birthday last night. They threw him a party, and then I guess they was just thinking he was going out to eat. They ended up making it a surprise party. And they brought him the Super Bowl trophy. And I'll play this for my video earlier because I noticed where it said already. Let me play it.
Feeling? I'm feeling good, man. Yes, sir, man. Talk to him about the fit and the trophy.
I mean, the fit is
Okay.
Yeah, mic check, can y'all hear?
Yes, sir.
We know who got this, right? And we know who ain't got this.
For sure.
Huh?
Yeah.
Second place is what?
It don't matter.
The first loser.
Yes, sir. For sure.
I'm so loved in my city that they bring a trophy to my birthday party.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell you again. We know who got one of these, right? Who got one of these? Jalen.
Y'all can't hear?
Jalen Hurts. I ain't taking no shots. But I'm just saying what I'm saying. If you understand what I'm saying, then you understand what I'm saying.
For sure.
World champions, nigga. E-A-G-L-E-S.
Cam ain't never had one of these. Oh. I ain't going back and forth with you, nigga.
Same old phone? Nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
Wood barrel bourbon. This body wash.
My bad, y'all. I'm not getting another account with the YouTube ads. I already got one.
Thank you, Jalen. Appreciate you, Jalen. Love you, Nick. Love you, Nick. Appreciate you, Jalen. Cam Newton never had one of these.
Yo. So that's what Gillie took it to last night. So I was at the Big 3 event today. And let me show y'all what Johnny Manziel jumped in and said. Now, mind y'all, a little context. Johnny Manziel just did an interview with Cam Newton. Johnny Manziel now has a podcast. So Gillie, they brought him the trophy. Gillie was sitting down, taking the picture with the trophy like how Jalen Hurts did after he won. All that. Now, mind y'all, you know, this been going on for 2 weeks now. But Johnny Manziel jumped in it out of nowhere today. I seen this at on the blogs after I left out the Big 3 game, and I pulled over in the lot and got right to it. He posted the video up and said, yo, Gillie, you may be the biggest fucking loser on the planet. Talking like you fucking done anything on a football field. If I see you, just know I'm going to slap the fuck out of you. Trust. Then he said, I love $1 million worth of game, but that's the corniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Can't wait for this response. Just set up the rough and rowdy and let's call it a day. Take Jalen's dick out of your mouth for a couple minutes. Pretty sure he's already got a chick. Now, all of this is disrespectful. I wasn't feeling none of it, just keeping it a band. But Cam and Gillie been going back and forth for 2 weeks now. Going back and forth. Gillie is going for you gonna mock my rap career? The only other thing I can say to you is you don't got a Super Bowl. That's it. And to be honest with y'all, that's him saying, hey, Cam, when you said you stick the knife in and y'all twist it, that's how you was raised. If you go low, I go to hell. What people don't understand is, I think, even though Gillie didn't play, he's saying, I'm going to go low as I can on you with your craft. By me holding this Super Bowl trophy, one of your biggest moments in your career is you not diving on that fumble in the Super Bowl. That's what I think a lot of people don't get and understand. It's you going in my rap career. You get me on that. You're saying you can beat me in everything. I got a comeback for you that I know, you're going to feel a little way about. I'm holding something that you never got to get. Yeah, I didn't get it. Gillie's not an NFL player. But he like, nigga, you don't have this. You didn't get to touch one of these. And no matter what y'all say, bro, in the NFL, every elite quarterback or every quarterback that got respect for himself want that fucking Super Bowl. I'm just keeping it all the way 1,000. True. Gillie did not play football. Gillie is not a player. He knows this. We know this. But Gillie's the type of nigga where, if you go at him, he gonna go at you. So they going at each other. Just saying. Now, Johnny Manziel, I don't fuck with this at all. And I had a lot of people who didn't understand, and why you bringing race into it? Why you bringing race into it? I'm bringing race into it because Johnny Manziel is white. And Johnny Manziel don't want the issues that come with saying you gonna slap a nigga. That's nigga time. And I know that you white. I mean, I'm not saying that you won't squabble, but getting on the internet and inviting the nigga to another nigga dick, but before that, you took it all the way. Hey, nigga, I'm going to slap the fuck out you. You said it with some guaranteed trust. If I see you, nigga, rest the show, I'm going to slap you. Fam. Do y'all know what that mean? You got to be ready for? That mean if I'm with my niggas, what's going to happen, y'all? I'm going to ask y'all this. Is he ready for this type of time? Is he ready for that type of time to be slapping niggas? We know what come with that, right? That's nigga time. I know Johnny Manziel is not ready for that, so that's why I say stay out of nigga business. When you start talking about I'ma slap you, nigga, That means you getting in what niggas do. And I know you're not ready for that. You're not trying to go with a group of white boys and pull up on Gillie the Kid. That's nigga business. Y'all don't do that. People said, oh, Ant, why you making it about race? Because he's using his race right here to talk about something he know he's not going to do. And then he's going to go back to the white boy after he get fucked off. Am I right or wrong? He didn't say nothing to him. Gillie is going back and forth with Cam Newton. I do understand NFL players, brotherhood, union, quarterback ties and things like that. I'm not going to downplay it. But when you say you're going to slap somebody, that's taking it somewhere way different, bro. That's taking it somewhere way different. So however y'all feel about Gillie, however y'all feel about Cam, however y'all feel about these players, fam, niggas don't play like that. I'm going to slap the shit out you. And then, hey, trust it. Then I'm going to invite you to the nigga dick. Get his dick out your mouth. Bro, we don't play like that. Especially from no white boy. It's keeping it 100. DJ kills on Jones. We don't agree to disagree, bro. You're wrong. I'm going to keep telling you that. You're wrong. And you're going to forever be wrong. Don't ever come on here and downplay what I do and say you can do what I do and I'm doing the same thing as Charleston White. I don't give a fuck about Charleston White. Don't compare me to that nigga, bro. Yeah, you came on here before. I rocked with you. I showed you love. Don't put my name in the same sentence and say that me and him are basically doing the same thing. If you say that, I'm going to say fuck you every single time, nigga. You ain't never seen me make fun of no dead kid. You ain't never seen me make fun of people dying. You don't see me getting on the internet saying hoe-ass shit to get a reaction. So don't ever say that me and that nigga is doing the same thing, nigga. And don't ever tell me you can do what I'm doing and you ain't doing it, nigga. This dude, and I want to say from St. Louis, somebody that I rocked with and supported. But what happens is when niggas see you elevate, they start saying slick shit. Nigga, don't ever mention me and that nigga in the same sentence or doing nothing alike, my nigga. I'm not him. Been doing this shit 7 years. I built the platform. He be on other niggas' platforms. Nigga, that's a fact. I get up and go hard every day on my shit. Facts. He in the courtroom sending his friends to prison as a teenager. Nigga. That's what he do. Don't ever compare me to that nigga, bro. You talking about we agree to disagree. Ain't no agree to disagree, nigga. That's that shit where niggas want to try to like smooth over. Nah, I would tell a nigga, if I agree to disagree, that means we have a difference of an opinion. You not finna control my narrative on here, nigga. I don't give a fuck who don't watch Urban Politicians, nigga. We standing on the truth on this motherfucker. Man, fuck you and that game and shit, my nigga. Rappers do it all the time. Hey, DJ Killzone Jones, if you model yourself after what rappers do, you a fucking failure. Just because a rapper do it, that makes it okay? I love niggas like you. So if a rapper gonna suck a dick, you gonna say rappers suck dick so I can suck dick, nigga? Boy, who the fuck raised you, nigga? Come over here with that bitch ass shit. Oh, the rappers do it. If a rapper get fucked in his ass, you gonna say rappers get fucked in their ass too? Nigga. You beneath me, little nigga. You a small fry. Nigga, rappers make up 1% of our fucking population. Don't come tell me about what no fucking rapper do. I ain't trying to do everything a rapper do, nigga. That ain't my ultimate goal. Oh, the only reason I'm going up on this nigga because I showed this nigga love and worked with him and he been on my platform. So them type of niggas, I wish I had my belt, boy. I'll beat your ass in real life with it, nigga. Don't ever come over here and compare me to no fucking rapper, nigga. My goal ain't to say, oh, well, the rapper's doing so I can do it. What type of punk shit is that? Your mama raised you to do what the rappers do, nigga? Your daddy raised you to do what the rappers do, nigga? So because a rapper do it, nah, we don't need to talk, nigga. Because you finna come on and say the same shit you just been saying. The rappers do it. Nigga, it's 40 million black people in America. How many of us are rappers? Fam, if I brought you on my platform, that's showing you love, my nigga. If I bring you on my platform and then I tell people go check you out and subscribe, that's showing you love, nigga. Did I do that when I brought you on my platform, nigga? Hey, when I brought you on my platform, did I say, go check bro out? Did I let you come on here and pop your shit? Yes or no, nigga? You said I never showed you love. I brought you on my platform, let you join, let you pop your shit, and told people to show, but you didn't ask for it. Hey, boy, we done with you. You did that I didn't ask for that. But then you just said I didn't show you love. You a weak ass nigga, bro. That's what weak niggas do. Bro, every nigga I come on that I bring on here, I tell them, hey, bro, go fuck with bro shit. When I bring you on my platform and let you pop your shit, and you didn't come on here for 5 minutes. You didn't come on here. This is a real person, y'all. But this is where he fucked up with me at. This nigga tried to motherfucking compare me to Charleston White and say that we doing the same thing, and he kept typing that shit. Then I say, hey, bro, I brought you on my platform. And then I said, hey, fuck with bro. Shout out to bro. Then you say, I didn't ask for that. Hey, that's what that cracker nigga need a 22 say. That's what crackers say. When 80, and this ain't on the same level. This is why I don't fuck with you, nigga. I'm not no hoe-ass nigga, though. That's the difference. See, y'all niggas get it confused. We all making content. Nigga, I don't know you. You came on my platform and popped it. I let people come on my shit. I let you come on my shit. I let people come on my shit. I don't trip. Even with 375K, I'm going to let niggas join and promote their platforms, nigga, because I'm showing love. But you know what you just did? Show me what type of nigga you really is. I'm glad. I'm glad you did, because it's a lot of niggas out here just like you. But we bringing the real back to this shit, nigga. We cleaning it up now. Because what you just said is similar, just not at that level, that same level. When AD jumped out there for Adam, when all them Hispanics and the Mexicans, they pulled up, all the essays pulled up to no jumper a few years back. AD went out there and diffused it, politicked with them, got it cool, sat down while Adam didn't show up, wasn't there, was playing poker. AD was like, damn, bro, I done jumped out here for you. Nigga, I done politicked for niggas for you behind the scenes. Like, bro, I done showed you love. I done had your back. That nigga Adam say, I didn't ask you to do that. So I bring you on my platform, show you love, politic with you, let you talk about your channel, let you talk about what you do, You didn't tell me I never showed you love. I explained to you how I did show you love. You didn't say, I didn't ask you to do that. You not my kind of nigga, and you never will be. Now, these niggas is real envious. Bro, you not a man, bro. If you compare me to Charleston White, you not a man. I don't want to talk to niggas who say the rappers do it. If you abide and say your excuse for doing shit is the rappers do it, you not a real nigga to me, bro. I don't want to talk to you. Any nigga that says that, hey, the rappers do it, the rappers do it, that mean you trying to do some shit that a bitch do. Well, you did it, so I'm going to do it. Monkey see, monkey do. I don't give a fuck what rappers do, my nigga. Like I said, you keep saying that rapper shit is the most cheesiest hogwash excuse ever. So because a rapper do it, mind you, rappers make up a very small percentage of the black community. It's 45, it's like 43 to 45 million black Americans in this country. I want to ask the chat this before we move on, y'all. Before we move on from this clown, we got 43 to 45 black Americans. Out of 43 to 45 million black Americans, how many of them do y'all think are rappers? Let me ask y'all that. We're going to educate. How many out of 43 to 45 million black Americans that are in America, how many of them are rappers? How many of the people in our country are rappers? What percentage? .001. 3% or maybe 1%, if that. If that. So when anybody makes a comment that, hey, the rappers do it, our goal is to not be rappers, my nigga. That's a scapegoat. We don't give a fuck. I fuck with the rap shit I fuck with. I've been listening to gangster music, murder music, crack selling music my whole life, nigga. And ain't never sold crack and ain't never killed nobody. Just like millions of other black people. Rappers dissing the dead. It's way more rappers that have never dissed the dead than there are rappers that have dissed the dead. Just know that. There are way more rappers who have never dissed a deceased rapper or a deceased gang member than there are that have. Way more. Way more. So all that old weak-ass Charleston White excuse shit, lame. Fam, music been programming. Everything is programming. Media is programming. But what we not doing is making an excuse for niggas doing whole shit because the rappers do it. I don't want to deal with you niggas. I don't want to talk to you niggas. I don't want to be around you niggas. You niggas is lame to me, nigga. I don't got no respect for you niggas. Straight up. Don't ever mention me with that nigga. That's disrespecting me, bro. Talking about we doing the same thing, nigga. Fuck that. I gotta go up on you hoe ass niggas, my nigga. Every single time. I'm not one of them niggas. You niggas is not controlling my narrative, bro. I'm up here grinding every motherfucking day, making this shit happen, nigga. Speaking on real shit too, nigga. Yeah, we cover a little bullshit like this, but we cover real shit too over here, nigga. Been doing it, nigga. Y'all hit that like and turn us up, man. Let's go over here real quick. Let's move on. I want to go to this educational part of the show. Now, we're going to go to this Joe Budden video. And I had to do this tonight, and I've been meaning to do this when it's kind of late, but and you know, the audience ain't big right now. But I have to say, congratulations to Joe Budden. Big congratulations to Joe Budden because niggas counted him out. Adam 22, nigga needed 22 counting him out. DJ Vlad counted him out. Charlamagne counted him out. They all counted Joe Budden out as in how he could negotiate and work business. One of the things that drew me into the Joe Budden podcast was the fact he was pushing like ownership and not making, because I'm a big person on culture. And what he was pushing was not making the same mistakes in podcasting that had been made in music, in other places of entertainment. So Joe Budden would talk about this, and this is when I first started listening to Joe Budden. This is some like 2016, 2017 shit, if I'm not mistaken. This is right before I think Joe went to Complex. Right before Joe went to Complex, I want to say that's when I really locked in. I was hearing it already when they first started because they was clipping it or other people were clipping it and putting it on YouTube. I used to think Joe Budden was on a radio station. That's what I used to think. But then I realized, oh, Joe not on a radio station. I learned that it was a podcast. I started learning about the other podcasts as well. Okay, these are all podcasts. You know, Tax Stone, Rap Radar, eventually Drink Champs. But Joe Budden, I locked in with Joe Budden. It's no secret Joe Budden is one of my whatchamacallit. He's one of the niggas that inspired me to get into this media shit. I'll never take that away from bro. Like Joe Budden most definitely is the nigga that like really made a nigga jump up in this shit and do this, you know. I got other inspirations and other ways that made me do certain things or just inspired me to do things as well. But I always say Joe Budden. God bless Combat Jack's soul. I wasn't hip to Combat Jack. You know what I'm saying? I can't, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really know about Combat Jack, but it's most definitely God bless Combat Jack and rest in peace. Condolences to his family. So I say that to say, when Joe had signed the deal with Spotify, I was happy for him. I was happy for Rory and Mal as well, because I'm a fan. I'm watching these niggas. I was making videos about Joe Budden podcast in 2017, y'all, for the people that don't know. You know what I'm saying? I most definitely gotta say the real on it and speak the real on it. I came in this whole like covering the Joe Budden podcast. I got like 5,000 videos, y'all. I got probably at least 100 Joe Budden videos throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? Because I was covering everything that he had going on. Because he would make the news so much it made sense. Whether it be an opinion throughout these years, the breakup with the Roy and Maul, that was content every day. People wanted it. People cared about it. People was watching the videos. They sending me the stuff to cover. So I stayed tuned in everything with Joe Budden. Now, the thing with Joe, after they signed that first deal, I don't know if y'all remember, they gave Amy Schumer a bag. They gave Joe Rogan a bag. Joe went and got, you know what I'm saying, all this information. This nigga said, I'm unsubbing. Nigga, unsub, nigga. Never come back again. I don't need to talk to you, nigga. I don't give a fuck about you, nigga. I'm unsubbing. The fuck you want me to do? Cry, nigga? Fuck is wrong with these niggas, man? You ain't my kind of nigga. Now, I wasn't doing YouTube then. I'm unsubscribing. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? You should have been dismissed yourself, nigga. I told you what it was with me. I'm a straightforward nigga. It ain't no other way, nigga. And I got consistent trolls on here that be disrespectful. And I don't even block them niggas. I need that to be clear. We gonna get back to the topic at hand. I have consistent trolls on here that be disrespectful, trying to get up under a nigga's skin, and they come back, we argue, we go off on each other, and they come back the next live. Texas Two-Step is one of them. Juan Sanchez is one of them. It's a few other niggas on here. But it's a difference when you come on here how you came on here and I fucked with you, showed you love, gave you respect, and then you gonna downplay a nigga like that. Nah, nigga. We ain't doing that. So, Joe was getting information. Joe was getting information. And when Joe was getting that information, he was leveraging it for his next negotiation. Now, we later find out the podcast deal was for a few million that he had got with Spotify. But see, podcasting wasn't monetized yet. They had been going in meetings. They had been going to this, going to that. They had been doing all that shit. All these deals and all these sponsors like they is, it was only a few people giving sponsors. So they was building and building and working and working. Joe then ended up getting that position at Patreon without signing to Spotify again. And I think that was a part of Roy and Maul's issue as well. Joe made that decision without them being included or being in the know of what was happening. Then also the other business issues they had, which that's a whole nother story. You know, that's a whole nother story of what they had going on. So in the midst of this, Charlamagne made the comment that Joe doesn't know how to negotiate. Charlamagne he's made this reference before that it's true. You don't get what you worth, you get what you negotiate. So when Joe came back to his podcast and let it be known that Spotify was trying to fuck them out of their value and their worth, Joe had analytics. Hey, man, we got issues with y'all paying us this much, nigga. My audience is listening to 90% of my audio. I got a big audience, and my big audience is listening to 90% of my audio. Y'all need to pay me different. Pay me different because I'm holding this long attention span. This audience retention means my deal should be worth way more. Way more. Way more, my nigga. That's what Joe was pushing. They gave Amy Schumer a huge bag. Amy Schumer had never had a podcast. Joe had the audience. They gave that one dude a podcast network deal. But Joe was saying, bro, I got the same numbers as these people on the Joe Budden podcast that they giving these millions of dollars deals to. Charlamagne made the comment, you're not a network, Joe. You know, you sign bad deals and then you complain about them. Joe had already signed the deal. Joe signed the deal is over. So now he's letting everybody know why he's not re-signing.
To Charlamagne the God saying, hey, Joe Budden
This is 5 years ago, y'all.
And if you know what's already going on, in my opinion, Charlamagne wrong. This a whole little bunch of layers. I'm going to try to make it as short as possible. But basically, this coming from Joe Budden telling Charlamagne the God after hearing what he said about Joe Budden ending his podcast situation with Spotify, which is an exclusive release and content of the Spotify before it goes to YouTube and other places. I don't know if it even go to Apple Music. I don't know about that for sure, so don't hold me to that. But it go to YouTube once it drops. Then on a couple days later, they let it release to YouTube and everything like that also. But I want to say this right here, that when Joe Budden started all this shit, man, he always spoke on the creators being first, and he pushing for that from day one. He was like he was robbed as a rapper. Now they brought it up on the
Michael Penix, man.
Breakfast Club.
Appreciate the support, man.
Charlamagne said he did listen to the full segment of Joe Budden talking about that, but I felt like Joe Budden, by him saying that Joe Budden wasn't a network, I feel like Charlamagne the God really didn't listen to it, because Joe Budden just broke down all the unfairness in his contract, about how he exceeded the numbers that they wanted him to have. They tried to put Amy Schumer, that's the comedian, white lady, is number one. And she like, okay, she big famous star. I had looked it up. If you want to look at the numbers and levels of Instagram fame, which means something but don't mean something, like I don't give a fuck about Instagram follows, but that's what people ranked everything on. Joe Budden got 1 million, 1.7 million. Amy Schumer got 10.1. Now she's a comedian. Her fan base is built. They love her. They support her. But you got to understand, you can't mix the two fan bases. So they tried to Spotify.
Hold on. Let me see how much I just got to see how much that Joe deal was. Hold on.
Spotify tried to bring her bases built. Budden got 1 million, 1.7 million. Means something but don't mean something, like I don't give a fuck about Instagram follows, but that's what people ranked everything on. Joe Budden got 1 million, 1.7 million. Amy Schumer got 10.1. Now she's a comedian. Her fan base is built. They love her. They support her. Base for the Spotify podcasting. This is the first time where podcast is getting exclusive streaming deals.
So I brought that up because Charlamagne had said what he said on the radio while Joe was arguing his value, right? So Charlamagne was speaking from what he knew at that time. But let's take it back. Take it back a little bit more.
Being real quick on this Joe Budden and Charlamagne the God situation. I'm trying to make this as quick as possible. If you don't know what's going on, Joe Budden announced that he would be leaving Spotify. Charlamagne had some comments about it, and basically they talked on the line. They did Joe Budden announced it in his original podcast on the topic. Word got out, hit the blogs, hit the media sites, the radio stations. Charlamagne made some comments along with the situation. Joe Budden said he turned down the most of money he's ever seen. He said he's never seen numbers like that, and he wanted to make that very clear. This is not that the deal I'm in is what it is. He's finishing the deal out. The deal ends September 23rd. 7 or maybe now 6 episodes left. Now, he wanted to be clear, I'm still in that deal. We're speaking on renegotiations. People are mad at Joe Budden. Charlamagne sound like he mad at Joe Budden really because he like, man, why you going public about it? How does that sound? He teaching us the game. See, that's the problem we have in the world. There's always going to be, like Joe Budden said, Joe Budden and him, and they don't even have beef. Let's be clear about that. Joe Budden and Charlamagne the God don't have beef, but people pitting them up against each other because of their voices are loud. They say things that get under people's skin, and they both are very talented. Y'all know, like I said before, even when I went live last night, and this is why I came back and did it again, because people will still misunderstand it. I don't have a problem with Charlamagne, nigga. I said I like the fact that Charlamagne can go do so many different things and not be boxed in one situation. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I say Charlamagne don't get the respect he deserves at times. But when you wrong, you wrong. When you wrong, you wrong. I don't give a damn. Nigga, tell me when I'm wrong, but come with facts, though. The fact is, Charlamagne is the God is wrong because we talking about oppression, bro. We talking right now, that's the talk of the country. Oppression. Black people getting fucked over. Black people getting fucked out there.
Hey, y'all. Y'all heard what I just said? Did y'all hear what I just said? What I just said, y'all. Hold on. Who tapped in right now? Who really fucking with me is tapped in right now, bro? Who listening? I need to know, what did I just say? Because this video is 5 years ago. 5 years ago. 5 years ago, nigga, what I was talking about on this hoe, bro. I was talking like this 5 years ago. I just got better at it. I got sharper at it. You see what I'm saying, bro? That's why I don't let niggas come tell me about me, bro. I was doing this 5 years ago. I wasn't even making no money when I was talking like this, nigga. And I still talk like that today. And I was not making no money back then. No money, for real. I wasn't making no money. I was talking about oppression, my nigga. So, I want to say, and the real reason I brought this up today, the reason I'm bringing this up today is because of the simple fact Joe Budden made a comment at one point, Charlamagne, you ain't never built nothing. As far as, hey, you've been taking deals, like you work for Breakfast Club, like, hey, bro, you can't compare what you doing in negotiation
as a long
to
time
what I'm doing in negotiation.
Partner of iHeart, it's an honor to make history with them. All shows on the Black Effect Podcast Network will be.
You can't compare what you doing in negotiation to what I'm doing in negotiation. You want to know why? You can't compare what I do because we doing two different things, bro. I'm coming up here every day. I'm trying to own this shit. I'm trying to own this shit. I'm trying to control my own shit. I ain't just trying to sign a deal with who offer me the best terms and shit. And in the end, bro, Joe Budden accomplished the ultimate goal that he wanted. And that ultimate goal was, nigga, I get the bag and I got ownership of my shit. Just saying. Nigga, we not the same. And he wasn't lying. Joe proved that because I found the way and I just said I'm going to stay independent unless these terms make sense. The terms wasn't making sense, so that nigga Joe stayed down and didn't sign no deal. Now, he had to follow Roy and Mal true, but he never went and signed the deal. He never went and signed the deal with these networks. Joe might have still been in contract with one of them niggas. And they would have owned all this IP and all that shit. They would have owned all this shit. He like, man, hell nah, bro. I ain't fucking with that shit. That nigga stayed down and built his shit up to 20 million plus. Joe making $1 million a month. Straight up. Bro, why is this nigga steady coming in here typing paragraphs, y'all? Like, bro, get the fuck on, man. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You just seen the video. I've been talking about oppression since 5 years ago, nigga. Since 7 years ago, since I came on YouTube, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. You co-signing Charleston White, man. Get the fuck on, bro. Stop clogging up my chat with the dumb shit, man. You said you was leaving. Get the fuck out, my nigga. You not needed over here, bro. You not wanted. You're not needed. You're not wanted. Go do your own thing on your platform. You be low-key, underhandedly trying to downplay what I do, my nigga. I've been talking about oppression and controlling our own narrative and doing this shit. You just saw the old video, nigga. That video was 5 years old, nigga. I've been doing this, and you over here trying to say I'm on some Charleston White shit. Man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. So, Joe stayed down. Joe figured it out. Charlamagne went and did the Black Effect Network deal, which is fine as well. But I understand the differences. See, Charlamagne, everybody ain't meant to be independent. Everybody don't want to work like that. Everybody don't want to grind like that. And that's fine. If iHeart and Breakfast Club, they giving you a hefty bag, Charlamagne is straight. Charlamagne is good. But Joe want to be in control. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with Charlamagne deal. If that's what he want to do, if you want to be a signed artist, ain't nothing wrong with that. But when the artist is popping that independent shit and staying independent, you got to respect that, man. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. You got to, hey, salute to Joe Budden, nigga. Charlamagne, you got to negotiate. Joe like, fuck this, nigga. We finna take it. And Joe did it. Joe stayed down another 5 years. He already had been down for years. Stayed down another 5. Now he getting $1 million a month. I got to say congratulations again. Because niggas didn't think he could do this. Niggas didn't think that this was possible. They like, damn. But you know what? I want this to be clear. These subscribers on his Patreon, people pay. I got a Joe Budden Patreon membership. I got a Joe Budden Patreon membership as well. Nobody gave him that. He worked. And he worked and worked and worked and made it that. Joe signed those deals with his podcast. When Joe signed with Complex, the Joe Budden podcast was independent. And Joe signed a deal with Complex. He said the amount, I think it was 20 bands a month. He didn't have no ownership over there or anything. They signed Joe Budden. They did a deal. They did a partnership with Complex because the Joe Budden podcast was popping. Did they give Joe Budden some more exposure? Yeah. That Show Them Academics and Dendeska had, that shit was big as fuck. Everyday Struggle was big than a motherfucker. No doubt about it. Now, he went signed with Spotify, but like he said, I think he signed with Spotify for 2 years. He went over there, he got the information, and once he got the information, he like, hey, bro, I'm not signing with y'all again unless we up these numbers and we get better terms. They didn't want to give him the terms, so that nigga said no. He left. Joe could have signed again with Spotify. 3 years, however long he signed. He signed for 3 years. If you sign for 3 years, I go over and I get the information. Hey, fam, they offering me to sign again. I tell them, no, we not signing. I'm not signing with these niggas. They're not doing good business. They're not letting us see the analytics for real. I know what my numbers is doing. I know what my audio doing. I know how much listening time we getting. We should be getting paid way more. Way more. I'm not giving y'all niggas ownership of my shit no more. That's over. Joe Budden made a boss move. Hey, bro, we gonna go and cut the middleman out. Simple and plain. He cut out the middleman and went up. And stayed down. Now, hey, he $900,000, $1 million a month plus. Really more than $1 million a month when you add the ads and shit in. So salute to Joe. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. Because Charlamagne spoke against this. Charlamagne wasn't with this. Charlamagne talked about negotiating. Fuck that. Fuck that. You get what you can negotiate. No, Charlamagne. That's true. But that sounds like, hey, yes, nobody's gonna have pity for you. That sounds like, yes. What Charlamagne is saying is true. If you sign a fucked up deal, that's your fault. You gotta wear it. You signed a fucked up deal. That's a fact. You gotta take accountability for that. It's on you at the end of the day. But when you say, hey, bro, you signed the deal, true, but it's like you're okaying these industries to fuck over niggas. When Joe went to Spotify, I understood Joe Budden value. Joe Budden didn't need to tell me what type of value he had in podcasting, my nigga. Joe didn't need to tell me he had value when he went to Spotify. I knew that they had value. I knew the Joe Budden podcast was major. I knew that the Joe Budden podcast was more important than that fucking Amy Schumer shit. Even though they gave her a bigger bag, I'm like, bro, she can't do what Joe Budden do with this podcast shit, my nigga. I knew that. So I was just a nigga like, nah, Joe, hold out and get your money. It's going to come, and it came. That's what I was saying to myself. Now, we here now. We are here now. We here now. Well, he got it. And this didn't come from negotiation. This came from staying down. Fuck they negotiations. You understand what I'm saying? Just saying. Charlamagne, he got a big, Charlamagne is very successful as well, bro. Charlamagne is, I'm not downplaying and I'm not comparing their success at all. I'm not comparing their success. I'm more of a Joe Budden type when it comes to the independent side of things, bro. Because I don't be wanting to be on all the shit or whatever with everybody like that, bro. I'm just keeping it 100, man. I'm just keeping it all the way 100. You feel me? That's just me keeping this shit all the way 100, a Honda and a hundo. The shit sure. We out here. And I was on the phone checking something out, y'all. I was on the phone checking something out. Hit the like and turn us up real quick, man. Turn it all the way up. So I want to go over into this podcast list with Complex, y'all. Shout out to Joe Budden, but I had to break that down. He stayed down and worked and grinded. You know, Charlamagne was talking that years ago, and I just feel like we got to revisit some of these conversations, bro. We have to revisit some of these conversations. We have to revisit some of these conversations, bro. It just is what it is. This shit got to get revisited. It got to get revisited. It got to get revisited at times. Yep, and after taxes, bro. After taxes, 4 different ways, paying for the studio, paying for the other stuff. Fam, it's best if you can hold out, bro, hold out. And Joe Budden held out, and it played off, my nigga. Paid off. So let's turn it up, y'all. Hit that like button. Turn it up, turn it up. Let me go to this complex list, man. Then we'll go to so I do want to make this very clear. Said Joe Budden said something about the complex media list. Jadakiss trashes complex hip hop media power rankings. Fuck that list. Jadakiss has had enough of complex list voicing his upset over his and Fat Joe's placement on this year's hip hop list. On the latest episode of Joe and Jadakiss, along with Joe, discussed their number 15 position. While Joe admitted he cares about where they landed, Jada struck a more defiant tone. I don't give a fuck about the hip hop list or the podcast, he said around the 30-minute mark in the video above, referencing Complex Best Music Podcast right now, where they were also featured. Fuck that list, both of them. I don't give a fuck about either one of them. How you like that? After laughing off Jada's rant, Joe went on to match his co-host energy before bringing up Shannon Sharp, who was placed at 14, one spot ahead of them on the media power rankings list. I'm just trying to tell you, does anybody care about the list? Because I want to know if there's people on the list looking back like, yo, they coming. Joe said, speaking to the fact that they were not even ranked last year and still managed to catapult themselves to number 15 just a few months after their podcast debuted. While Kiss may be indifferent, to say the least. What episode was this? So mind you, I have to say that this complex power ranking list is the most uncredible list in the game. That's why I'm calling it trash. I don't care no more. I don't care about being down with nobody no more. I don't care if I'm not liked. I don't care about not having friends. Fuck all of that shit. Fuck it. It's up now, nigga. And it's staying up. When it comes to this real shit, I don't give a fuck about the tough shit, all that lame shit, that weird shit. Man, I'm trying to control our narrative and take our motherfucking culture back, nigga. We never had it on the business aspect, but we finna get it straight now. All that other shit, whatever. All these lists ain't credible and they all trash. You want to know why? I shouldn't have been on the top 25 list. I want that to be clear. I'm not looking to make the complex list. But what you not finna do is have a platform, put out a list, a rap list, where they have Cardi B as a better top 50 rapper of all time on the list. Then Cool G Rap, Raekwon and Ghostface Killer. Cardi B is above them on top 50 New York rappers all-time. Complex put that list out. Who make y'all list? We need to see their credit. We need to see their credentials. We need to see where they from. We need to see who they are. You feel me? Who are these people? So when I see that come from your list, that's what y'all put out. Y'all ain't credible, my nigga. I'm making that call. This ain't no dissing to nobody on the list. I fuck with some niggas on that list. Some niggas on that list most definitely supposed to be on the top list. But if you put out a list on this platform before and you got Cardi B as a top 50 New York rapper of all time and she don't write her own lyrics and she above, she dropped one album. And she a better rapper than Cool G Rap, than Raekwon and Ghostface Killer? Are you serious? Fuck out of here. All y'all list is garbage after that. I'm just saying. Let me see. Look at this shit, y'all. Fat Joe react to Complex's top 50 New York list from 2023. Oh, the list ain't new. Okay, they reacted to an older list, but they new list, complex ranking of New York 50's top 50 best raps. Let me find it. I got it on my Instagram. Let me find this list for y'all. This is why Complex don't got credibility, y'all. No, I'm not going to create a list to get people talking because I love the culture and I care about the culture. Niggas will make lists just to get attention. The thing is, you let outsiders and niggas get on big platforms and make a list for you that is bullshit. That should never be happening. I'm finna go find the list real quick because I put it on my page. Give me a little bit of time, y'all. Damn, what the fuck is that shit? Hold on. Where the fuck did I put that shit? Here you go. Bro, I want this to be clear to y'all. This is the list right here. This is the list. Top 50 New York rappers of all time. They have, I was wrong. They have Ghostface at 13. I was incorrect. Ghostface is at 13. I was incorrect. My bad, y'all. Cardi B is at 25. Raekwon is at 26. Raekwon is at 26, y'all. Q-Tip is only one person above Cardi B. Q-Tip is 24. Cool G Rap is 30. Fabulous is 32. So from where I sit, should we be looking at Complex as a credible platform to judge our culture? Yes or no? Yes or no? Should we be looking at Complex as a platform that's judging our culture? They have Cardi B above, like for real, y'all. Cardi B is above Styles P. Nasty. Ice Spice is number 50. That's why when this list came out for the Power Ranking Media list, I said, no fucking way, bro. That shit is trash. That shit is trash, bro. Who making these lists? How old are they? And that's what I'm saying. You can't let people who don't know about the culture, didn't grow up in the culture, they not experienced enough in the culture to be able to make a list for the culture. But when you don't care about it, when you don't love it, and then now, you know what they done told us, y'all, about our culture? Everybody supposed to have a voice. Everybody supposed to have an opinion. Everybody's supposed to be able to have some say-so. Everybody opinion matters in y'all culture, and y'all niggas is gonna let them. Y'all gonna defend them niggas. Everybody deserve a voice shit. I don't say that shit, bro. Oh, everybody got a voice. Nigga, nah, nigga, fuck that. These niggas don't love us. Nigga, what the fuck they got a voice in our shit for? Nigga, Cardi B got one album in 10 years. The Lock's been in this shit 30. The Lock's been in this shit damn near 30 years, my nigga. Y'all gonna keep letting these niggas all lives matter our culture. We just gonna all lives matter they shit. We gonna all lives matter hip-hop. Everybody opinion matter. Everybody can do what they want to do. Niggas in Cali, they saying nigga K, and they can still come around rappers. The fuck? Like, really? Niggas can come say nigga K and then come over here and politic with us and come on park. Like, what are we doing? Man, I will tell Cardi B in her face she shouldn't be in the top. It's never a day in her life where she should be above Raekwon, Styles P, or anything in no way, shape, form, or fashion. I will tell Cardi B that to her face. Straight up. I don't give a fuck if you went diamond and platinum. Nigga, them niggas got music with Biggie. All of them niggas, the Locks that went platinum, I think. I know Jada that went platinum. I know Styles P got platinum singles. Ice Spice is a top 50 New York rapper of all time, according to Complex. So out of 50 New York rappers of all time in New York, Ice Spice makes that. I want that to be clear, y'all. Well, L.A. then, my bad, L.A. So that's what I'm saying. And this ain't just no thing on LA. I'm calling all this stuff out. We got to do better as a whole. We got to do better as a whole, my nigga. That ain't just me trying to single out LA. We got to do better in Houston in controlling our narrative and letting motherfuckers know, like, oh, hold on, nigga. That ain't what that is. That ain't just no LA shit. I'm going in New York too. I'm coming in Houston too. Whoever. Hey, my nigga, we got to start controlling our own narrative and our shit, or we going to make it to where this is going to be normal. They're going to be dropping lists and saying, hey, man, this y'all top 50 right here. Are we serious, bro? Fuck out of here, my nigga. Just saying. Trying to let y'all niggas know, man. We got to cut that shit out. You know, they dropped their list, bro. Everybody entitled to their opinion. But Complex ain't got no credibility to me, bro, in our culture. They don't speak for our culture. These people that they have doing these lists are not a part of our culture, clearly, because there's nobody from hip-hop culture who knows it, understood it, grew up in it, is going to put Raekwon behind and Fabulous. Raekwon and Fabulous and Styles P behind Cardi B on the rap list, my nigga. For somebody that couldn't rap to save their fucking life, she couldn't write a rap. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. What the fuck are we even doing at this point? I'm just saying. Let me move over here real quick to Breakfast Club so y'all can see want y'all to see something real quick. Vlad is still hating on Shannon Sharp. Why is that, Vlad? And we'll get up off here for the night. We'll be back Tuesday if I don't go back live. So I might go live by the pool tomorrow. I'm going to go holler at my old man tomorrow, y'all. I go live over there by him. Vlad just can't help it. Went back on there talking about Marlon Wayans again. Of course, the conversation came up, but he could have left it where it was at. He still tried to argue. Like, let me tell y'all what happens, right? Vlad is trying to make his business everybody's problem. Like, and I don't like that. Like, you in the business of paying for interviews, bro. Whatever fees you willing to pay niggas or not pay niggas, this is what hurts the game. Vlad is on Breakfast Club right now discussing how he will pay Marlon Wayans $10,000 for an interview. That's the most he'll pay him based off of his views and all that shit. So you're valuing this man. Like, you're going publicly and saying he's worth $10,000 for an interview, and niggas can't seem to see why that's a problem. I don't like that shit. Just a second, y'all. Turn us up. So I'm not this guy, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Call me a hater. Call me this, call me that. When I know you a motherfucker that be trying to control the narrative to work in your favor, I don't fuck with it. So let me play this shit he said today. I ain't gonna play it on here because I don't want them to cut the live. I don't want the motherfuckers to cut the live out. Y'all hit that fucking like button too, man. Hit that like and turn us up. What's good? What's good? I'm going to drop the link if anybody want to join in. If anybody want to join in the live, you can right now.
Of revenue that comes from the content, YouTube get like 5 million views, but being like viewed, like TikTok is pretty good at that. Like, you can have a TikTok page with 1,000 followers and only get like 5 million views, but YouTube is not like that. YouTube is shadow banned us, blacklisted us. Really? What? I mean, brand new, his favorite, absolutely. But even new platforms, I think, long time. Yeah. YouTube does favor new. You want to address in the interview. So I don't know if it was. No, it wasn't. Can we talk about that for a second? Because you've been on YouTube for a long time. Yeah. YouTube does favor new, right?
Well, I want y'all to hear this shit right here.
Yeah, brand new long time. Yeah. And it was the follow-up interview after our beef. Every other platform does this number, and suddenly it's $10,000. But around it all, you guys do radio, but on YouTube, I think he's been here since the.
Ben Taylor, cut your cam on in the backstage.
But I know YouTube. 400,000 views is about $5,000. And you
put yourself on camera, bro.
We have a similar size.
I ain't gonna put you on here, but I gotta see you.
YouTube, we have a similar
Make sure you got a shirt on.
That was a year ago.
Bet.
He was here 9 months ago, and he got 800. Okay, so that's $10,000. But
Do you hear me?
$40,000 come in. You see what I'm saying?
So
Yeah, 9.8 million. Those numbers look a little sketchy.
see, look what he said.
Yeah, $10,000. But around the time. $40,000 come in. You see what I'm saying? She had a shop right after y'all thing. Yeah, 9.8 million. And those numbers look a little sketchy. Platform does this number and suddenly it's this number. Those numbers look a little sketchy. But that's sketchy. A big part of the algorithm. You know how that works too. I'm just saying, when you know, every time you do a platform, you get this, and suddenly you're like 10 times that. I don't know.
And then it also depends on what you're talking about too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it was the follow-up interview after our beef and so forth. But I don't think that was even addressed in the interview. So I don't know if it was. No, it wasn't. Can we talk about that for a second? Because you've been on YouTube for a long time. Yeah.
See,
YouTube does.
y'all see how Vlad saying, "Oh man, the numbers are a little bit. I don't know." Like he's steady trying to downplay Shannon Sharp shit, bro. And I'm like, this nigga's a hater, bro. He a hater because he not getting the A-list celebrities. Niggas don't want to fuck with him. And then it's like, I want this to be clear, y'all. This paying for interview shit is new. They were not doing this shit 5 years ago, my nigga. Jay Quick, what's the deal, man?
Man, I'm tapped in with your cool aunt. You know what I mean? Doing your thing.
Nah, for
you know
sure.
what I mean? Getting the fuck
real quick. Ben Taylor, what's the deal, man?
Yeah. So how much did Marlon ask for him to charge for the interview?
40,000, 30% revenue.
See, that's the problem. I don't feel like DJ Vlad is wrong in that case because you gotta think
This
Marlon,
ain't about being wrong, bro. This about how he handled it. He didn't have to do the interview, but because you didn't like my price, you come blast it on the internet and start disrespecting me. That's the issue.
I can see your point on that one.
No. Do you know? That's not see the point. That's the only point. I don't work for you. I don't work for you. You don't do nothing for me. You want to give me $10,000 for an interview so you can make money. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm following you.
You don't get to come tell me, hey, bro, I want to give you $10,000 tops for an interview that's going to benefit me, that I'm going to be able to make a profit off of, that I'm going to have that's going to build my catalog up. Nigga, I could go anywhere and do an interview. I'm Marlon Wayans. He downplayed Marlon Wayans' whole legacy, my nigga. Everything. His whole career. Ain't nothing else matters. Marlon sent the nigga to his team. Like, hey, bro, get with my team. Marlon team gave him their price.
DJ Vlad, he does have his favorites too. Let's not forget about that one. The one
then
that
after that, he went and campaigned against the nigga. So nah, bro, that ain't how that shit go. It was disrespectful. He know it was disrespectful. That's why he apologized, but it wasn't sincere. He apologized because he knew he looked like a fucking idiot. But then it's like exactly what he apologized for. He went right back to Breakfast Club and did it again. You see what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Why you back on breakfast? They asked you about it. You could have went on and just said, yeah, man, it was a big miscommunication. I came at him wrong about the price and the fee. He letting you know I still feel this way. Then he said, they like, well, what's the most you'll pay him? Oh, I'll give him $10,000. You up here trying to determine my worth. You don't determine nobody's worth. Marlon Wayans don't need to do an interview.
Do you feel like DJ Vlad? Did you hear what Jerbo said about DJ Vlad and DJ Academics?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, a little bit. I didn't really listen. I got the gist of what he was saying.
Do you agree to it? Do you feel like they should donate $50,000 to, or what?
No, I don't think they need to donate shit. I just think they need to be told the truth, and the true narrative need to be on them niggas. Donate money don't fix nothing.
True.
Donate money don't change their mind. I mean, it would be a nice gesture, but I don't want nobody donating some money because I told them to donate some money.
True.
And that gets confusing. And whenever you tell them to donate money, they love that because it comes off as like an ignorant, desperate play, and all they gonna do is put the mirror up on you. Well, look what you did. Look what, how have you helped? How have you done this? Nah, nigga don't need your money. You ain't gave it now. What needs to be done is the narrative needs to be spoken factually to these people directly to their face. Hey, fam. And niggas got to stand firm on it. Hey, bro, it's no beef. You do what you do, but you do a lot of fucked up shit to our culture and to our people. Just saying. That's it. They not going to stop. They in the industry. They're a part of the industry. They not going nowhere. All I'm doing right now is speaking the factual narrative. And any nigga that feel like I'm incorrect by me speaking on them or how I'm speaking, come on here and holler at me and let's run it. Because I can speak all facts, all documented proof and logic. Simple and plain.
Do you feel like DJ Vlad gets people in jail? Or you feel like they're just the people speaking too much?
Nah, I don't feel like he get nobody in jail.
It's like
I don't think he get nobody in jail.
Okay.
He asks jail questions.
True. I agree with that one.
He asks federal questions. He does interviews that could get niggas indictment.
But I heard
his interviews create energy and they create sentiment and they create vibes that can have a nigga in some bullshit. Yeah, he does that.
I agree.
He starts bullshit with his interviews, or he throws gasoline on bullshit with his interviews, for sure.
I agree with that one. He definitely does throw extra in it.
And he's disrespectful. He's arrogant. Yeah, all that. He's an asshole to people, especially if you don't want to do his platform. He asks questions that they would ask you in an interrogation room about criminal activities. That's what he does.
Yeah, he definitely does.
And then if you try to disregard the answer, he tries to trip you up. But see, niggas like Charlamagne, he's not going to hold them to the fire that because Charlamagne doesn't care.
He definitely don't. And Charlamagne, I feel like Charlamagne just care about the money. Like, I feel like Charlamagne.
I don't think Charlamagne just care about the money. Charlamagne just gets in phases. He goes through phases where he wants to be on some real shit. Then he go through phases where he wants to get along with everybody. Just, it's real over here, bro.
True. And DJ Envy,
I don't come with no fucking bullshit.
DJ Envy, he barely says anything. So
DJ Envy's not a very intelligent guy. He's
Why
just
would you
not.
say that?
It is what it is, bro. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer myself. But I know DJ Envy has said some of the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life on this show.
But did he say he wasn't black or he wasn't Like
I
Dominican or
don't.
something?
I would if he said that. I would.
I
I would
could
love
swear
to
he
hear
said he
that if
wasn't
he said
black
that.
or he was Dominican or something.
I would love to hear that if he said that, but I do know that DJ Envy is very very arrogant dude, and he doesn't like to listen, and
I mean,
he be wrong.
I take DJ Envy as like just hilarious to me. I thought they on the same ball game to me.
Nah. Just hilarious will stand up on some real shit. Envy's a nigga that's about the money.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Yes,
Envy
he
is
will.
about the money 100%. That money is everything to Envy. Yeah, money is everything to Envy. That's a fact. Envy just said so much dumb shit, done so much dumb shit. Like, just over the years, some of the way he handles shit, the way he sees stuff. It's like, bro, like, nah, whatever. It
Do you
is
feel
what
like
it
the
is.
Breakfast Club speaks for our culture now, or do you feel they lost that touch, like in general?
Yeah, no, they still a voice in the culture for sure.
Okay.
Like, that's why I got respect for Just Hilarious. How she handled that shit with Neon.
Yeah. Because Neon, he does come off like, he does say some racist things. I feel like, in my opinion, he does come off as like he tries to make a joke.
Bro, why you gotta say your
people.
opinion? He say racist shit. He called black people monkeys.
Yeah.
He made comments about Rosa Parks. He did this shit he's 20 now. He was doing this shit at 18, calling us monkeys and apes and saying, oh, I don't want to go to the projects and I don't want to see roaches on the floor. It's not an opinion. He's made racist comments, bro.
I thought he matched me so much like No Jumper to me. I thought him and Adam has like the same type of I guess you could say personality, maybe. I guess you could say something like that. They had the same type of thing I feel like going on.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I think Adam is more predatorial.
Yeah, Adam is way more sophisticated than Neon. Way more sophisticated.
Neon doesn't really have talent, right? What Neon has is the basic structure of the internet, and they're calling that the new talent. Like, just if you could get attention.
True.
But running around with a fucking cameraman all day and doing outlandish shit, I will never call that talent, bro. That's just me. Like running around and screaming and hollering, talking fast, trolling, making outlandish remarks, faking your death, disrespecting black people, but our people so watered down, I seen niggas defending the nigga. I said, wow. There we go. Keep the gates wide open, y'all. Let everybody come in. Let them disrespect us. Let them play with us. Let them call our people. He mocking Rosa Parks, all that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
That's because niggas want white validation and white acceptance.
I don't fuck with him at all. Acting gay, faking your death. I don't fuck with none of them little weirdo streaming niggas, man. I don't fuck with Aiden Ross. None of that shit, bro.
Aiden Ross definitely does the gay for play type of stream. I definitely admit to that one.
All of them do it. Casanat used to do it.
He does. And
actually, he did it last year. Him and whatchamacallit him and Speed got in the shower together.
So did.
Yeah. I don't fuck with that shit, bro. Fuck them niggas. I'm cool with being called a hater, bro.
That definitely was weird, though. I'm not gonna lie. Getting in the shower and the whole another man, it definitely was some weird stuff.
That shit wasn't weird. That shit was out of pocket.
Keep monkey dancing for these fans and these white people, man. See how that shit work out for you.
So, let me ask you a question, Ed. You think they just pushed the button for Casanat? Because he came from virtually out of nowhere. And now he the so-called top streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I ain't going to say he didn't come out of nowhere. I ain't gonna say that. It's been a build up. But they did select him. They did, but he got hot enough to get selected though. You know, it's a process for him because I've seen him throughout the years. I remember he did a no jumper interview a few years ago, and he wasn't on the level that he on now. But within these last 2 years, that team that he got around now, they done turned him up even more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he came out of nowhere like, hey, we just grabbed a nigga who didn't have nothing going on. They did build a following streaming throughout the years, but the team is what took him to this level to where he getting magazine covers and at this event, Nike deal and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying?
His management team is A1. I think they manage Aiden Ross as well.
Oh, no shit.
I know
that. I mean, so, you know, they selected him like you said. He was definitely behind the scenes, but there had to be some conversation in some boardroom to say, okay, this is going to be the guy.
We are not. They picked the hottest. He became one of the hottest streamers. And they like, hey, bro, you one of the new hottest streamers. You got the subs. Because he had to hit that sub mark, and he broke the little sub record like what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think like
it was a couple years ago.
Once he did that, they was like, oh, okay, well, nigga, you the biggest in that lane. All these corporations and these teams do, these publicist groups, they sit back and they wait until a nigga get hot enough. Okay, then once you hot enough, we gonna go throw gasoline on your fire.
True.
That's what happens. That's how they do the artists now, too. Once an artist hot enough, hey, nigga, we gonna go throw some gasoline on the fire.
It's like radio. They don't break no artists. They just help you do what you do bigger.
Exactly. That's what all these publicist companies doing, these management companies. I'll tell you one that they wouldn't grab out of nowhere, though, the Bobby chick.
Bobby Altoff.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
She just quit though. She just said she's not doing her podcast.
Quit. They turned her up out of no fucking where. They turned her up quick. That's a fact. But nah, bro, I just couldn't fuck with. I don't like how Vlad keep throwing these little jabs at Shannon Sharp, bro. That shit weak to me, dog.
I mean, that sucker and hater energy. Because Uncle Shay Shay, you know what I mean? He turned up with Cat. He turned up with all the other celebrities. But now we're gonna see the hate train and campaign coming from Glad since Shannon and caught this big L.
He been hating since
with GZ.
The case.
Yeah, but I mean, this shit gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a bullet train now.
Come on.
It's definitely gonna be a bullet train because your man had unrestricted access in the space for years. You know what I'm saying? He was setting the standard. Everybody wants to do their interviews like him off camera, you know what I'm saying? Say cheese and bit the style, or the dialogue and bit the style, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna show the host, you know what I'm saying, actually the talent. But now Shay Shay said, nah, I'm gonna be right there next to you. I'm gonna do what I do. It's gonna be more like a conversation with what? Your uncle is successful, and Glad is upset that he didn't foresee that because now what? He been on a press run for months.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't been on this long of a major press run in years.
Yeah.
He got lazy.
He got complacent. It's not just late. He got complacent because he thought there was not going to be any competition in the market that was going to challenge him. But what? Mm-hmm. You know, like I know, Ant, because this your thing. People want to see you on camera.
Mm-hmm.
There's some channels out there, you know what I'm saying, that blow up and they don't show themselves because they got compelling content that people want to listen to. But what? In 2025, people want to see you. They don't really connect to you until they know what you look like, see you moving around. So that's why he got to come from behind the camera. He went and got the hair surgery over there in Turkey. You know what I'm saying? For his hair and his beard. He the only person that's rich that wear designer to make it look like something that came out of City Trends.
Mm-hmm. This shit is just, you know how I go, bro.
I mean, Vlad is a propaganda master. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he can't use you and exploit you, just like you say, okay, with the Marlon Wayne, he didn't want him to have no residuals. Vlad wanted to own the content and make all the money in perpetuity off of that $10,000 investment. But he know that what? I got to break down 30% in perpetuity, plus I pay 40 ball up front. That's too much like right. What? But that's going to give hope to the other people that he interviewed, that they're going to want a percentage of their interview. And Vlad don't want to do that. That's like college football with the NIL. They never thought that what? The talent was going to be able to start demanding the price and get it. The head coach used to get all the money, and the players got the money underneath the table if they was good enough to get the money as a blue chip player. Times have changed.
Yeah. Times have changed like a motherfucker.
But you know, once he pay, he gonna have to pay everybody, and now he gonna have to pay forever.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going on there for free no more.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what the game that became. But see, they're talking, y'all, which y'all are not understanding. When he's on here talking all these numbers, that's a new business model for Vlad. Vlad has been doing unpaid for interviews way longer than he's been paying for interviews. So he's trying to make it, and you know, people are giving him the platform to do it. Let me get on here and discuss the business of paying for interviews. This is a gatekeeping thing, y'all. He's a gatekeeper. I watch these niggas because they in my culture working. That's what I do. I gave myself that position. I watched him tell Math Hoffa on an interview, hey man, people, y'all watch out when you go do these interviews on these platforms, because if you don't get any views, I'm not going to pay you that much. So like hold out on doing some of those interviews with those smaller platforms. What that sound like to y'all?
Yeah.
Definitely.
What is that?
Upholding the status quo.
Y'all think these niggas don't be in competition with y'all. They are. They in competition with everybody, nigga. Just know that. Ben Taylor, where you from, G?
I'm from Chicago.
They in competition with Chicago platforms. Know that.
Most definitely. We have a lot of small time platforms in Chicago.
When I say that, if you get big enough, they're in competition with you. So they looking at the Chicago platforms now. Well, hey man, he look like whoop-de-whoop. Okay, well, he ain't really in my way. But if you start affecting their money and you don't fuck with them, they gonna be doing you like they do Shannon Sharp. Nigga, we the motherfucking prize, nigga. We don't gotta fuck with you, nigga. We the motherfucking shit that make this heartbeat, nigga. We the color, we the flavor, we the sauce, nigga. We the season. Y'all ain't none of that. We can do everything that they is doing better. Everything. What can Vlad do that we do, my nigga, as a people?
Nothing.
Can he rap?
Nope. Definitely not.
Can he dance?
I don't think they.
Can he sing?
I never see him.
Can he do hip-hop commentary by himself and have people watch him?
No. I mean, just like Adam, gotta think though. Adam is so invested in black people, he pays men to have sex. He pays black men to have sex with his wife. So
He's a nigga needer. That's what he is. That's how, bro. He's a nigga needer. Adam is a modern day plantation runner.
Adam is Monsieur Candy.
He talks about how big niggas' work is. Like, hey, he's got a thing on him down there. That's what, nigga? He sex
That's
plays
Monsieur.
niggas on the show. This is what the plantation owners used to do, right?
Yeah.
Judge niggas off of how big they work was. Yeah. Sounds very plantation ownerish to me.
Like you said, that's
Now it's
modern day
100%
Monsieur
of gangbanging.
Candy.
It's 95% of gangbanging platform now.
Definitely.
The No Jumper platform is a gangbanging platform, and every platform in the sector is gangbanging. What platform in that sector is not covering gangbanging or gang members or their beefs? Name one. Ain't they all doing gangbang content?
Yeah.
99% of the time, yes.
There you go. It's all gangbanging on the internet now with all them niggas. All of them niggas in that sector. Now, if you come from gangbanging, I get it. Shit,
Adam,
that's how you live. It might as well get paid
He's
for it.
strictly focused on that, though. Like, he wants to find that.
Say what?
Adam wants to find gangbanging things to talk about, though. Like, he's
Of
strictly
course.
focused on that.
He's not going to go tell them niggas that.
Mm-mm.
I mean, he's out there in LA, and that's the culture. And that's where the views are. That's where the clicks are. That's where the money is.
Straight up.
The last time he posted a video on somebody that had music was what? A No Jumper freestyle about 2 or 3 days ago.
Right.
But what? Those videos don't get any views compared to what? 4 Extra.
Well, see,
Crip
you
Mac.
look at that platform now. When you look at that No Jumper platform, right? It's all gang banging and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we gang bang, we gang, right? After you train your audience for so long that that's what they gonna see, they not looking for nothing else.
True.
They not looking for nothing else, my nigga.
The artists that do music can't go on there and win unless they connected to the street.
And I do know that the game has changed as well. And you know, let's be 1,000. There are several factors, and it's not just this, but we've all had to like shift towards controversy to get people to watch our videos because the top platforms was pushing controversy. I'm a nigga that was in this shit for 2 years that was like, hey, bro, I'm going to do my best to not cover the super controversial shit, but then ain't nobody watching you. So fuck it. I'm going to cover it, but I'm going to do it in the most respectful manner as possible. Now I'm to the level where it's certain controversial shit that I could just not even speak on. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
but the play has been what?
now where I can pass up. Back in the game, it felt like, hey, man, this the hottest shit everybody talking about today. This shit messy as fuck, or controversial as fuck, but I got to get on it because this is the only way I'm going to grow. Because if you got not only the small platforms covering it and the very big platforms covering it, what the fuck people going to come watch you for if you trying to do hip-hop media? I didn't come in as a comedian or a skit person. I'm trying to do hip-hop media. You got to go where they watch it. You got to go where they eyes at. So I get the part of like doing it, but it's how you do it. Adam is doing this shit like, hey, bro, I'm gonna set you niggas on a couch together and let me see if y'all gonna fight.
Definitely.
That's what we gonna do. I'm gonna book you here to go off on the nigga, talk bad about a nigga, expose the nigga. I don't give a fuck if the shit true or not.
But that lets you know that what? The so-called gatekeepers got desperate for content. So they put the bar in hell. So the bar's in hell. So now everybody else that want to get in, they got to follow suit.
100%. No Jumper is very desperate. Adam is desperate. I mean, any nigga that paid lets niggas fuck his wife is desperate. You're
Not only
desperately
that, but
upset.
let a nigga splash in his wife.
Yeah. Like 3 different niggas fucked her. Fam, how you gonna explain that to yourself 10 years from now? I'm gonna say to
Man, how you gonna
yourself,
explain it to their child? Their child eventually gonna find out that my mom was going and my dad approved it.
well, see, nah. They're not gonna have to explain that to their child. You want to know why? You're not gonna explain that to your child because your child is gonna grow old enough, and your child is gonna know which, they're not gonna tell you. Like, how many people really tell their parents how they really think and feel about them? You feel me?
You give your parents a pass.
You do, but you make your decision though. You feel me? Like, people make their decisions, and your kid is gonna get old enough one day and be able to decide, like, man, my parents did all they can do for me, man. Like, I can look back and say, like, hey, bro, my people straight. You feel me? Agree to disagree, whatever. They're right, wrong, different. Everybody got their flaws, trials, tribulations, mishaps, all that type of shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
How can your kid look back at that and say, I respect what they did right there? Like, I respect it. All this shit gonna be on the internet forever. And not only that, they gonna know financially, man, my people had money. What the fuck they did that shit for? See what I'm saying?
I definitely see where you're coming from.
My people had money. Like, y'all wasn't struggling. Y'all wasn't struggling. Y'all wasn't, even then, it wouldn't be cool, but it's like y'all had no excuses. Just saying. I'm just keeping it 100. If I'm lying, let me know I'm lying, y'all. Let me know if I'm lying. What else is going down, though, Jay Quick?
Man, I seen you talking about Gillie earlier, man. This just remind me of
Oh, yeah.
situation I had with him, you know what I'm saying, on several occasions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, the first one was when I interviewed him and broke the story about him allegedly writing for Lil Wayne.
Mm.
You know, that's an interview I never released because the radio station, they wouldn't approve of it. You know what I'm saying? They thought it was hateful what he was saying. And it's, it's a 45-minute interview that I had from like almost 15 years ago that I never let anybody hear. And then, relocating back here in Philly, a couple runners I had with him at the studio when he was out there in Kensington. And to see where he is now, just like everybody ain't who they claim to be on the internet. I'm put it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When Wallow was still driving the red car before he got all the expensive cars. And you know what I mean? And it's crazy how this man is bragging on the next man's achievements. And to me, that's straight up corny. You know what I mean? I'm born and raised
You
in
talking about
Philly.
Gillie Arenas?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I
give me the kid.
Jalen Green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm born and raised in South Philly. You know what I mean? So I go back with the Eagles way back in the
Jalen
day.
Green, man. Jalen Hurts, my bad, bro. My
Yeah.
bad.
And I'm just like, you ain't earned that trophy. You hold the trophy, but you wasn't out there doing the tush push. You ain't throw one touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So to me, you know what I mean? His ego got bruised. And the only thing he could come back on Cam against was what? The Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
And,
nah.
Cam,
That back and forth with Cam is strictly like who gonna get the one up, like who gonna
yeah,
get
I
the
mean
one up.
that's what you call that's internet games.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We
But
knew that those are internet games.
I feel like though, bro, they knew that that's the angle that they was going into. Like I feel like they knew it at a point. Like that's why I'm taking it to, and that's what Gillie always take it to when he get into it with somebody. Like I'm going to super. Like if we get into a back and forth. Or you say his name on internet, Gillie, this what he do. So Cam is the one that know how to do that well as well. He's an internet guy too. You gotta think, Cam Newton's the nigga that interviewed Dwight Howard baby mama. So he know the internet shit, just like he knew when he did that. No matter how people feel about Jalen Hurts, Cam Newton, when he gave that, he knew when he gave that take, hey, this gonna ruffle some feathers.
Yeah, I mean they playing the internet game for clicks and views.
Thanks.
But then when Johnny Football jumped in, you know what I mean, he jumped out the window. Like you said, he in nigga business. He ain't never had no passion in the culture.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
he got so washed in it a little bit. I feel like he felt like, man, I got washed in it, but I'm like, nah, you ain't really ready to go there with it, bro. Like, I don't fuck with that. I don't feel like you ready to go there with it. Like, nigga, when do you?
Man, I mean,
I know you're not ready to go there with it, nigga, because saying you gonna slap a nigga, you gotta damn near be ready to get into a major.
And first of all, that ain't gonna happen because I know how these niggas here in Philly feel about Gillie. You know what I mean? The average nigga on the street, you know what I'm saying, will slide for him.
Well, not
try to get some points on the board.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I think just a lot of places, even like out here, nigga, Johnny Manziel is from Texas, but bro, niggas see you putting your hands on a black man, bro, you might fuck around and get your ass whooped, like dragged.
We seen that happen in Cincinnati.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, we seen what happened out there at that boat, on that boat in was that Mississippi or Alabama?
No, Alabama. That was Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile, Alabama. We seen what happened out there, bro. Like, man, you put your hands on a nigga. That's why niggas don't even play like that. That's why I'm telling other people, oh, ain't you turned this about race? Well, bro, it's a white dude telling a black man he gonna slap him. Trust, like giving I'm promising you I'm gonna slap you when I see you. And I don't think you ready for that, Johnny Manziel. Like, you gonna slap the nigga when you see him? Is you ready to get into a all-out brawl over this shit? Because you think you just gonna go slap Gillie and then his partners and his people ain't finna help him? Hell no.
Nah, he was just talking shit and swallowing spit. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna happen because what? In 2025, niggas ain't going no more.
Nah.
The dude up there in Cincinnati was talking shit, swallowing spit, hurling racial epithets. And he slapped fire out the dude and what? They treated him as they should. He bought that. Now that, you know, the news is trying to spin it to make it seem like what? The white couple is the victim and the niggas are the what? The fucking savages that beat him down for no reason. But what? One more video coming out showing what? The full encounter of what happened. So now they trying to backpedal, knowing that white man was in the wrong. But now they trying to say that how they handled it was wrong because they used too much force. But my thing is, you don't get to victimize somebody and tell them how they're supposed to respond to it. He bought that.
Yeah.
And that's how niggas showing up all 2025 and beyond. Niggas tired of being abused. Niggas tired of being victimized. Niggas gonna do what? Protect themselves. We ain't got to be out there being aggressive, but if you're gonna start some shit, we gonna end it.
Facts. But see, then I think he might have jumped in this shit too, because he just did Cam Newton podcast. He might want to just try to get that whole popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to play the internet game, catch a wave of you know what I'm saying, promo, but
gotta watch him out.
You know that the more egregious shit he say out his mouth, the more people gonna tune in and pay attention. Cause what? He across all the blogs now because he threatened to slap him.
Yeah. Well, I just ain't.
But in that, they wasn't gonna pay him no mind.
This, bro, what niggas don't understand, motherfuckers see him get away with that, they start thinking that's a thing. Like, hey, we could just get on here and say we gonna slap niggas. Nah, bro. Like, nah, because it's like, bro, we can't handle you how we would handle another nigga slapping us, and then think about us threatening to slap the shit out of white people. Hey, bro, I'm gonna slap the shit out you when I see you. A black man saying that about a white dude. Like, niggas gonna be like, hold on, nigga, what you on? Like, you know what I'm saying?
They're gonna classify that as a fucking hate crime.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but like I said, they know that what? Right now, content creation and in your space is all based on clicks, views, and rage bait and outlandish takes.
Right.
The more outlandish to take, the more rage bait I put out there, the easier it is for me to pick up the audience and some eyes and get some clout and to jump off the
100%.
porch.
100%.
That's the stimulus package. That's the starter kit. Let me say some egregious shit. People gonna be like, huh? And that's what gets people to tune in.
That's the easiest way now, man. That's the easiest way, the quickest way, the most profitable way is just to, do or say whatever. That's what the game then became.
Yes, it turned into the Roman Coliseum.
Right.
I'm not gonna watch you unless you ready to crash out.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna watch you because you're good. I ain't gonna watch you because you stand on business. I ain't gonna watch you because you got morals or code that you live by or integrity. I'm gonna watch you because you said some egregious shit, and I want to see if it's gonna come to fruition.
Thanks. They can't, this is what this. It's still a lane in the game for the positive and just the level-headed or just cool commentary. It's gonna always be a lane for that, especially when you build the audience. And I think at this point, like for me, I got a big blessing. I didn't build the audience to where I could cover bullshit, I could cover drama, but I don't got to do no goofy bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
And that
gotta be
definitely is a blessing. But what? Every now and then, you got to jump out the window on a nigga.
Oh, no, for sure.
Just cuz. You know what I'm saying? You got to let a nigga know I'm 10 toes down. You ain't going to play in my face.
Yeah, I had to do
you know what I'm saying? and that got to be what? At least 3 to 5% of your content now because what? Niggas think shit is sweet. They could try you.
They do. And you got to set them straight. You just got to, bro. You got to speak up for yourself, my nigga. Like, the niggas that keep doing it and playing with you. You feel me? Like, in whatever way. If you don't speak up, niggas gonna think like, okay, nigga, this nigga here ain't this and that. Because they try you one time and you don't stand on nothing, they gonna try you again.
Because trolling is the fastest way for a nigga to steal some popularity for themselves from your already established platform.
Mm-hmm.
If I go troll and get the nigga attention, that's the play. So now he got to talk shit and swallow spit about the bullshit that I'm saying, but that's putting the spotlight on me. I'm stealing from you.
Thanks. I say y'all made white boys too comfortable in our circle. I didn't. I've worked with white people. Like, it's not beef with white people. It's just white people who are being fucking disrespectful to the culture and not holding it in regard and just looking at it as a money grab. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you don't think they already know that? You know what I'm saying? Glad is what? Number 1. Adam 16 is number 2. Then you got what? Aiden Ross. You know what I'm saying? He's out there. He's between number 3 and number 10. You know what I'm saying? These cats get in our space and get wild comfortable and think they could what? They could start dictating policy. But they're guests. Because too many people want what? White validation, and they give these people a pass. It's like when you talking about Charlamagne, and we ain't really speak on that too much. You say he go in phases. Charlamagne be letting a lot of bullshit slide, especially with Andrew Schultz. You know what I'm saying? Because he trying to go somewhere that he's not telling us yet. But he let that motherfucker talk a lot of shit and swallow spit when it comes to black culture and black women, and he don't check the motherfucker at all.
Yeah. And then now it's really he not even in a position to check him no more. And the reason I say that is because Andrew Schultz got a name and a following now. He looking at Charlamagne like, nigga, you better not tell me.
Who's you? He's like, I don't need you no more.
Hey, I'm already him. Nah, nigga, you can't tell me shit.
And if I let you back on my platform, I'm doing you a favor.
And I'm just a nigga where I look at this shit, how these niggas be moving, bro. I'll be, And everybody gonna have difference of opinions and how they gonna word shit. Niggas gonna hold back. I hold back on shit at times, y'all. Like if I just feel like it ain't the right set and the time to say certain shit, what I probably need to say, I might let it slide one time. You know what I'm saying? But overall, nigga, I'm really proud of myself just looking at that video from 5 years ago. I was talking about oppression and shit, bro. Like, that video 5 years old, I was popping that. And I'm like, I'm popping that to this day. Like, niggas can't tell me shit about this shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas standing on some shit, bro.
But you see, as you grow, it gets lonelier. The circle gets smaller. You trust very, very few people.
Facts.
Because now, the closer a person gets to you, the more they can know about you in order to hurt you.
100%.
So now what? You got to be on high alert when it comes to certain things, because as you ascend, it ain't a lot of people at the top that's going to support you. They see you as competition now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you have the same circle of, I would say, colleagues when you had 20,000 subscribers versus 375,000? No. A lot of them niggas had to fall by the wayside.
Yeah. I talked to one guy tonight that I've been rocking with for about 5 years. Like in the Texas round, pretty much the dudes that been locked in with me in the Texas round, we've been kind of like locked in, you know what I'm saying? So we all straight, you know what I'm saying? Niggas fuck with me in Texas though, you know what I mean? I know niggas don't be liking what I be saying, but you know, I talk to certain niggas behind the scenes and they be, nigga, I'm feeling everything you popping, ain't like staying on that shit, bro. Stay on these niggas' necks, bro. Like niggas tell me that. People tell me that in the streets. Stay on these niggas' necks. So it's like with me, bro, I know this internet is finicky. Niggas don't give a fuck about what's real either. See, that's the thing. I ain't trying to do no real shit for y'all, nigga. I be doing real shit for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all that just fuck with it, y'all fuck with it. I ain't on here to tell you I'm the realest nigga. Nigga, that ain't my title, nigga. I'm not saying that, bro. I'm not telling y'all that I'm the realest. I'm not finna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you I'm a real nigga. It's just when some shit come across my desk, bro. And if I gotta stand on some solid shit, I gotta stand on some solid shit with that, with certain shit come across my desk. And that's just how this game is gonna be for me, bro. And nigga, it's gonna keep me out of some conversations. It's gonna keep some money out of my money out of my pocket that I could have made. You feel me?
Yeah, but you realize as you grow older and more mature that everything ain't for everybody.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's
big facts.
That's some shit I had to learn. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't for everybody. You can say, all right, I want to be down with, but then you realize that you got to be around people that's down for Big Ant. You know what I'm saying? They got to be down with your program and your mission.
Facts.
If they not, you know what I'm saying? Cool, but what? They're going to have to glide to the side.
Yeah. What I was gonna say, what you thought about that queso shit, man?
Man, that's like it's an embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? For your dad to be a street nigga and a rat, that was a dangerous man. That's a dangerous man.
Huh.
That's the most dangerous type. You know what I'm saying? He up there with Alpo. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if he committed any murders because, you know, nothing has been proven. He hasn't admitted to anything.
Yeah.
But for him to be a street nigga and a rat and to tell on his son, that's going to go down in history. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
That's going to go down in history. You gave your boy up. But then they found the old videos from him saying and trying to deny that he was a rat when he was working.
When that lawyer talked, the lawyer told him, "You're a career informant, huh?" I wouldn't call it a career. She said, "But you were a confidential informant, right?" And I was like, "Ooh, this nigga sick." But when that nigga said self-love first, right? I said, "Yeah, this nigga's rotten."
He beyond rotten, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person, boy, you couldn't even fathom in your worst nightmare that would exist. You know what I'm saying? Because you saw
And
the
I
part
think
where they
too.
talk about it.
Now I was gonna say, a lot of people. I think a lot of people, and they just might just say it, and they might know it, but they don't really process that. Bro is not only just telling on his son, he's telling on his other son as well.
Yeah.
His junior. He has a son, Abdul Jr. He's telling on him, and the other dude he's telling on is his nephew. ATK Scotty. That's his nephew.
Yeah. Yep. And what's crazy is they was trying to get some get back for what happened to the family member.
Facts.
And you know what I'm saying? He was with it to a degree. But what? All of a sudden, when he realized he was in so deep, that was his trump card. I'm just telling my motherfucking chair to get out the shit.
Facts. Oh, y'all can go, nigga. Anything for me to not go.
Damn. That's right. That's unbelievable. I mean, this got to go down in the Ratting Hall of Fame.
Gotta believe it now, though.
Because it happened.
Yeah.
It happened. You know what I'm saying? This is not
to be a trend. It's not, though. This is a rare
case. But see,
this
the
ain't
thing
the
is,
first time something like this done probably happened, but we get to see it in real time. In real motherfucking time, we get to see it. But we out here, though, man. I'm about to go lay my ass down and go to sleep, man. Y'all stay up, stay blessed. Jay Quick. Shout to Phoenix. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Get some rest. Y'all stay up, man.
salute.
For sure. I
I'm about to
appreciate
be
it,
back
man.
in this lab on these beats.
For sure. That's what's up. Shout out to Phoenix 602. Shout out to Misha. Shout out to everybody that's supporting and tapped in tonight. Y'all hit that like button after. We got a gang of more shit coming. All that shit show.
100.
Somebody said, do you think that you're the only one for the cause, or you just haven't met any new cats really on that cause? I'm in Houston, Texas. I've been many places with you from Rap Economics. Shout out to Rap Economics, man. What do you mean the cause? Like, I'm not the only one. I ain't the only one. Nah, by a long shot. It's a gang of people that's for the cause, and a lot of them not on the internet.
Yeah.
A lot of people here for this cause, man, and just us getting better as a whole and fighting these stereotypes and these false narratives and this propaganda, misinformation. Like, bro, we got a lot of
That's
people.
how I found your platform.
Yeah.
I was fucking around in the what?
Yeah.
You put me on there. We talked about this shit, when I was on the road with Gucci.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
And then, I told you, I said, I fuck with you because I like the way you think. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What you stand for. And I say it again. Everybody that's out there listening now. You know what I mean? I'm for truth. A person that stands on code, honor, and integrity. And that's what you represent. Because there ain't too many people that I fuck with on the internet that have that. I fuck around on there. You gotta get your little daily feel of some nigga shit, some bullshit.
Yeah, we all gotta go through that.
But at the end of the day,
could I? Yeah, I really, this live tonight was really supposed to be about that complex shit, y'all. I just was like, bro, why the fuck are we letting them create lists that and when I say we can't stop nobody from doing nothing, but I feel like we ain't supposed to be giving complex no light or like make them feel like they got the right to judge the motherfucking culture with these garbage ass lists they didn't put out throughout the years. But nah, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. Y'all stay blessed, man. We'll be back. If I don't go live tomorrow, maybe Monday. I might go live in my pop's career tomorrow. But if not, we back Tuesday for sure, dog. Tuesday for sure. So y'all stay up, man.